Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it. Today, we're into the fourth portion of Handling Your Ups and Downs, written by Joy Barry. So at the end of chapter 2, Feeling Down, Uncomfortable Feelings. And today starts with anxiety. Anxiety is feeling worried, nervous, and upset. Anxiety is an emotion that makes people feel uncomfortable. But sometimes anxiety makes a person do what needs to be done. Before you do anything, can you tell me exactly what you're going to do, and will it hurt? Pretending that you're not worried or hiding the fact that you're anxious is not a good way to handle your anxiety. Are you nervous about having your tonsils out? Who, me? Nervous? Shucks, no. I never get nervous about anything. Admitting that you're nervous and talking about whatever is worrying you are good things to do when you're anxious. Yes, I am nervous. Do you know what they're going to do to me? Can you tell me exactly what's going to happen? Of course I can. Think. Have you ever felt anxious? List the times you were anxious. When was the last time you were anxious? What did you do? How did you handle your anxiety? Remember, when you're unsure of what's going to happen to you, it's normal for you to feel anxious. When you do feel anxious, try not to pretend that you're not anxious or hide your true feelings. It's best if you admit that you're anxious and find out and talk about whatever's worrying you. Also, it's understandable for you to worry about things that you do not know about or worry that something is going to happen to you that may hurt. Fear is feeling frightened or scared. Fear is an emotion that makes people feel uncomfortable. But sometimes fear makes a person do what needs to be done. Help! Acting as though you're not frightened of anything because you want people to think that you're big and brave is not a good way to handle fear. You're all a bunch of chickens. I'm not afraid of anything. Oops. It's important to pay attention to your fears because they may be warning you that you are in danger. Admitting that you're afraid and being cautious are the best ways to handle your fears. Other things to do are tell someone about your fears and ask questions and find out about them. Sometimes you'll find that you do not need to be afraid of the thing that is scaring you. Think. Have you ever been afraid? List the things that scare you the most. When was the last time you were afraid? What did you do? How did you handle your fear? Remember, being afraid of things that may harm you is normal. But when you are afraid, try not to act as though you aren't afraid because you want people to think that you're big and brave. It's best if you pay attention to your fears, realize that fear is often a warning that you may be in danger, admit that you're afraid, and be cautious. Tell someone else about your fear and ask questions and find out about the things that scare you. Also, it's understandable for you to want to be with someone when you're afraid. Be afraid of things that you don't understand. Be afraid of things that you think might hurt you or want to get away and hide from things that scare you. Disappointment is feeling let down. Disappointment is an emotion that makes people feel uncomfortable. That Marcus really disappointed me this time. He said he would help me with my paper route so that I wouldn't miss the baseball game. But sometimes disappointment makes a person do what needs to be done. If I try really hard, I know I can finish this job by myself in time for the baseball game. Saying mean things or getting back at the person who disappointed you is not a good way to handle disappointment. You dirty rat, you promised you'd help me with my paper route, and you didn't. I'll never do anything for you again. Telling someone that you're disappointed, telling him or her why you're upset, and finding out the reasons for being let down are good things to do when you're disappointed. I was really disappointed when you didn't come and help me with my paper route. Why didn't you come? I forgot. I'm really sorry, Tom. Think. Have you ever been disappointed? List some things, some times when you were disappointed. When was the last time you were disappointed? What did you do? How did you handle your disappointment? Remember, when someone has let you down, it's normal for you to feel disappointed. But when you are disappointed, try not to say mean things to the person or get back at the person. It's best if you tell someone that you're disappointed and explain why you're disappointed and find out why you were let down. Also, it's understandable for you to cry, want to be alone, be angry at the person who disappointed you, wonder whether or not the person will let you down again, or be afraid to trust the person until you are shown that he or she will not disappoint you again. Defeat is the feeling of losing, failing, or being beaten. Defeat is an emotion that makes people feel uncomfortable. But sometimes defeat makes a person do what needs to be done. I missed 7 words last time, but I'm going to get them all right this time. Believing that you're a loser and that you will never win, giving up or not trying is not a good way to handle defeat. This is the 3rd game in a row we've lost. Yeah, we're just losers. You're right. Remembering that everyone loses once in a while and remembering that no one always wins are good ways to handle defeat. Other good things to do are work harder, practice more, keep trying, and don't give up. Don't give up, guys. Last year I was on a team that lost 3 games in a row and still made the playoffs. Think, have you ever felt defeated? List the times you felt defeated. When was the last time you felt defeated? What did you do? How did you handle defeat? Remember, when you lose or fail, it's normal for you to feel defeated. But when you feel defeated, try not to believe you're a loser, believe you'll never win, or give up or stop trying. It's best for you to remember that everyone loses once in a while. Remember that no one wins all the time. Work harder, practice more, keep trying, and not to give up. Also, it's understandable for you to not want to lose or fail, feel embarrassed about losing, not want others to know about your losses and failures, get discouraged, or want to give up. Anger, guilt, jealousy, grief, loneliness, rejection, humiliation, frustration, anxiety, fear, disappointment, and defeat are all feelings that make people feel uncomfortable. They are feelings that make people feel bad. List some other feelings that make people feel uncomfortable. Remember, although uncomfortable feelings make people feel bad, they can be good. Uncomfortable feelings can be good because they can make a person do the things that need to be done. They can also make a person want to grow and change for the better. And they can help a person appreciate his or her uncomfortable feelings. The key to living a happy life is to appreciate and enjoy your comfortable feelings and learn how to handle your uncomfortable feelings. And we're going to stay tuned for Chapter 3 on the next session. That's it for today. See you next time.